hello, I'm PS3 and whenever I play Minecraft PC, which I've been doing quite a bit for streams recently, a lot of people mention how a certain feature looks like it's missing from the game, and it made me realise that Minecraft 1.9, the next update for console, actually removes quite a few features. Admittedly, it's so they can add new ones, but still, quite a few features won't exist as of the next update, and I figured rather than waiting until the next update is just about to come out, I'd give you 3 months-ish notice before the update comes out, so that you can know, oh yeah, this is going to be gone, better make the most of it while it does still exist, because one of my biggest regrets is not crafting more golden apples when the recipe used to be nuggets rather than ingots, and yeah, I figured rather than having another situation like that, I'd let you know all the features that are going to be gone at some point in the future in the 1.9 update, which is about 3 months away, so you can be ready for it and you can make the most of the features while they still do exist. So hopefully you do all enjoy today's video. If you do like it, like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets know you do like these sorts of videos where I talk about updates and kind of give you a preparation on how to do it rather than just saying, oh, it's out and by the way, everything you know and love is gone. But yeah, rather than doing that, let's get straight into it with the first of these 7 features, which will be removed. There's a few more ones, but these are the major ones in my opinion. And the first one is really half of the sword's functionality. So right now the sword can do 2 things. With the right trigger, you can hit things, and with the left trigger, you can block. Pretty easy stuff. However, they're actually going to make it like the PC and like the Pocket Edition, I guess, where when you there is only going to be one use of the sword, which is hitting things. This is because as of 1.9, they're going to be adding dual wielding to the game, and this means every single item has to either be a right trigger item like this, or it has to be a a left trigger item like this, or like a block or something. You can't do both things, and this is so that you can dual wield and have right trigger in one hand, left trigger in the other. So yeah, this means the diamond sword or any sword won't be able to block like this anymore, and if you are a person who blocks a lot, you will need to use the shield items. So yeah, admit you can still get the same kind of combo if you have a sword in one hand and a shield in the other, but if you're the sort of person that blocks a lot, because I mean it has some value, I never really learned it myself, but if you block so much and you never will be able to get rid of that, and you just like blocking for 4 seconds, then attacking, then blocking, then actually another part of the diamond sword is going too, because the diamond sword won't be the most powerful item in the game anymore, the diamond axe will be instead. That's right, the diamond axe is more powerful than the sword, but the big downside is it takes double as long to cool down. So the sword does more damage per second, but if you intend to hit once, run away or block, and then go back in 3 seconds later, the axe will be a better weapon than the sword. So to some extent, you could argue the sword is being replaced with an axe and a shield, which seems strange, but yeah, the sword is still great, just not, you need to have a shield to back it up, and you might want to trade it in for an axe, depending on your playstyle. So yeah, the sword is going to be changing a lot in 1.9, and its block function is being removed. The second feature I wanted to let you know about is one that I think is really cool, and I've used it quite a bit in the creative world, and it's basically the ability to have floating water in midair, because yeah, basically right now, if you melt ice, so we place some glowstone or some torches next to this, when you melt ice, what it does is it turns into a solid block. If you do any block updates near it, it will start to flow, but if you just leave the melted ice in the air, you get floating water that looks something like this. I really like this personally, so here's what I did. I took that and I put some glowstone next to it, and I made floating water. It looks amazing, and I think it's great for some builds. Make the most of it now, because it won't be able to exist as of the next update. So yeah, if you have any grand ideas that you just haven't gotten around to yet, make sure that you of course do it now. So let's move on to the third feature that will be removed in the next update, and this is a really simple one to explain, but it's one of my favorite ones, because right now clerics or priests or orange, pink dudes, sorry, that's not orange, pink dudes will give you an knife and a trade if you're lucky. So okay, I think he's just out of my trading range. Let's just break in there, shall we? Yeah, basically, the pink villagers will give you a trade for IF Enders, which is an amazing trade if you're racing Slender Dragon. This will vanish as of, TU, the next update, 1.9, and it'll be replaced with Ender Pearls, which are nowhere near as useful. I think they might still have some use, but yeah, if you like speedrunning, or if you just like, saving yourself some hassle, this won't be quite so possible after the next update. So yeah, after TU 45 or whatever, you will not be able to trade for IF Enders, which is a bummer if you ask me. Next up, we've got 2 enchantment changes. First of all, Shears of Silk Touch become worthless. That's right, these were one of the coolest little strange items before, but now, right now, sorry, okay, you use them and you get cobwebs, right? No other way you can get that, but as of the next update, regular shears will be able to do that too, which I think almost ruins the uniqueness of them, and it basically means there's going to be basically no point to have Silk Touch shears, because they're not easy to get. You have to get a book and then put it on these, and they have way less durability than anything else of Silk Touch, and they don't even have a unique item anymore. So yeah, shears of Silk Touch are going to be kind of worthless. I guess use them all up now and get your cobwebs. So I don't know, I just feel like if you have a shears of Silk Touch, just bear in mind these are going to be more worthless, not less. Wait, yeah, more worthless, not less worthless. So, yeah, that said, the other change they're making is to the lure enchantment. So, the lure enchantment, its primary purpose is to lure fish in faster. That is changing, but one of the cool things that, see, look how fast that was. One of the things they're actually changing in the next update is they're making it so it doesn't change the drop table. So, right now, Luck of the Sea will make it so you're more likely to get rare items. So, oh, wow, look how fast this is. So, and for instance, instead of getting, you're more likely to get saddles and name tags and all the cool stuff you might like. However, lore kind of changes it the opposite way. It makes you more likely to get fish than treasure tags, which is great if you want a lot of fish. If you want to go fishing for fish, then just having lore in here means not only will you fish faster, but you'll get more fish. However, as of the next update, they're changing it so it won't change that. And yeah, if you're using lore to get lots of fish right now, or you have like a big grand plan where you need hundreds or thousands of fish, use lore right now because your odds are significantly better than they will be after the update. The hindsight of this is like, if you want to fish for rare drops faster, then lure and luck of the sea will be the best fishing rod. Whereas right now, it's not technically if you want to get better drops. So yeah, they're changing things quite a bit that would affect how you make fishing decisions. Anyway, let's move on to the 6th and 7th features, which are being removed in 1.9. Because one of them is the current end. So if you really like how right now the end on console has its limits, which means you can do stuff like destroy the entire thing, or you can, make your little house in the corner at the very, very corner of the world. I think it's cool stuff, and I've made videos on it. And again, a lot of you I have seen have done the same. This is something that won't exist as of 1.9. So we don't know the system that's going to be properly doing it on console, but end islands are something that did come in 1.9 for PC, and they presumably will come in some form for the console. So this means that now, or as of that update, instead of just killing the end dragon and being able to go back to the overworld, you also have the option to go to the end island. So yeah, as well as all the random XP flying out, you'll also get 2 extra portals you can end up into and go to extra islands around there. So this is more of a good thing in my opinion. I think it's a massively good change, kind of like the combat thing. But the other side of it is like, oh yeah, this also means that if you want to have a limited end where you have your corner, that means you can't reset your end. That means you can't make a new world, and you need to make new worlds now if you want limited ends without end islands. So yeah, keep that in mind because that's the 6th thing that will be changing. And what do you know? We're hungry. Why don't we make ourselves some food? So one of the recipes that will be removed in 1.9 is a really, really good one to do with the golden apple thing I mentioned earlier, because enchanted golden apples will no longer be craftable. So yeah, if you like the enchanted golden apple, I mean, it's not really a realistic food, but if you like them and you want to have them just in your world, you will need to be... Oh, I hate both of them apparently. You will need to... Weird little glitch there. But you will need to actually have, craft them now rather than later, because again, they won't be craftable. I believe they're found through rare loot still. That might be one of their things, or maybe they're just, creative only. But still, they're not going to exist, and you need to craft them now. So yeah, even if you probably don't intend to use one in your world, you need to craft enchanted golden apples because they just don't probably exist anymore. And I understand why. It's because they massively rebalanced the PvP to make it more fair and stuff. But one of the downsides is if you just, a small little gold farmer and you really like your enchanted golden apples, then you don't necessarily have access to those. So yeah, those are 7 features that will be removed in the next update. Again, the next update, we don't know what it's called because the update names are just the sequence of the updates. However, the next update will be coming out in the next 3 to 4 months. So we're in the last kind of stretch towards it. It could be like 2 months away from all we know. And yeah, that will be coming out towards the end of the year. And I'm very much excited for myself. Let me know what you all think, because here are 7 features being removed. So make sure you make your preparations now. And besides that, I hope you did all enjoy today's video, because I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all very much for watching. Like if you liked it, share if you liked it, subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Goodbye.